Some say when you turn 40, you have a midlife crisis and you get something cool like a sports car or a dirt bike or a big fancy four-wheel drive truck. Well, in my case, I was kind of forced to get something that was none of those things, and I thought I would show it to you guys. What? Jealous? Are you jealous? Because I ain't focusing all of my attention to you. Anyway, there we go. The 2008 Chevy Express van. And there's a lot of reasons why I got an Express van, and I'll tell you guys here in a minute. Okay, here we go. 2008 Chevrolet Express 12 passenger van. My midlife crisis. I sure hope this isn't my midlife crisis, because if it is, that's pretty lame. So anyways, let me explain a few things here. I've kind of had some news come forth. A lot of y'all might not know, a lot of y'all do know. I kind of helped take care of my mom, and she was diagnosed with lung cancer about 3 weeks ago. And the only vehicles I have are my 96 Jeep Cherokee that I've had to do extensive amount of work to with help of my brother. Upper and lower ball joints, new wheel bearings, new knuckles, brake rotors, calipers, pads, tie rod ends. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. And now I think I've got an issue with the rear axle. So, plus at the same time, I've been trying to rebuild that 1983 Toyota pickup truck that you all have been seeing, and it's 99% done. I just have to get the brake lights hooked up, get it inspected. I know you haven't seen the pictures, but it's had brand new Old Man Emu shocks put on it. The fuel cell's been put in. The Weber carburetor has been installed. Adjustable fuel pressure regulator, fuel pressure gauge, new brakes for rotors and calipers. The whole front axle's been rebuilt with all new parts and bits. New fuel pump. I'm sure there's something that I'm missing, but I just can't remember right now. So anyway, my mom has been diagnosed with lung cancer, and you know, I help her out quite a bit, and she helps me out. It's kind of a two-way street when it comes between me and her. But it's getting to the point to where her mobility is not as good as it used to be. I mean, she still gets around and does stuff, but you know, she's 75, she's getting weaker. And so I decided to get something that would fill a bunch of niches for me personally and for her. I wanted to get something that was a lot better riding for her, because her back's kind of sensitive, and something that I could use that would work as a truck. I could still tow stuff. It could still like haul plywood, 4x8 sheets of drywall, mulch, and you know, do truck stuff, but at the same time do other things. If it ever comes down to it where she has to be put in a wheelchair, I'll already have a van that I can use to help get her around, or make it easier for her to get around. It might not be the perfect vehicle, because I know it's not actually a wheelchair van, but like I said, it had to do, it's kind of like a Glock. This is what a van is. It doesn't do anything great, but it has to do everything pretty good, you know. Also, I can pull a boat, jet skis. I can go camping in it. I convert it into a maybe an RV later down the road, if mom wants to get out and do little road trips when the weather gets nice, and just have something big enough and with the capabilities of getting out and doing stuff where she doesn't have to feel like she's all cooped up all day. So I got a van. Also, I needed something to hold my four-wheeler, or tow my four-wheeler. So I just tried an experiment, and I'm going to show you guys what a Express Chevy van can do. Yep, that's right. The Chevy Express van can hold a 2016 Polaris 450 all-wheel drive Sportsman inside with room to spare, with interior panels, and the handlebars miss the back interior panel up top. Now if that was out, there'd be a lot of room in here for this van, or for the four-wheeler, but it does fit. I can ride it pretty much to the level point on the ramps, and then I just put on the brake, and I took a 4x4 chalk, put some nails in it to where it would stay inside my ramps, so when I take the brakes off I can let it roll back and it'll stay there, and then I can push it in the rest of the way. Now, as you can see, this isn't a actual, well, it is a passenger van, but this van was owned by State Farm Insurance. It was a lease vehicle. State Farm was the only people that owned it, and what they did is they ordered it and didn't have any seats put in it, but they did have a I believe it's a pure sine wave inverter installed to it, so you can hook up like 110 outlet accessories to it. So what they did, they had a little desk in here, and they had a laptop where the insurance adjuster could do his adjusting, and that's all I used it for. But I did have the windows tinted, and I do have some perforated vinyl that I'm going to put over the windows. That way it looks like a cargo van, but you can still see out. And I have to give some credit to a few people, their YouTube channels that I've been following for a long time, that helped me decide that a van would really be good for everything that I do around the house. And that's Just an Incredible TV, and like Nomadic Fanatic, cheaperrvliving.com, Mr. Bob. They all live in vans or live in RVs, and I've just kind of been going and watching their videos and seeing what all people do with vans, and that's pretty much where I got my inspiration to get a van. Well, when I call it inspiration, the idea of getting a van. Now later down the road, I have been thinking about turning this into like a small RV, you know, something I could take to the lake, take on road trips, because unfortunately the day's going to come and Mom passes away, and honestly, I don't want this house anymore. I want to get rid of it. I want to get rid of the liability, all the extra work, and you know, like I said, I turned 40, and I want to go out and explore a little bit, and go on some road trips, and go do some things that I've not been able to do because I've been trying to help my mom out. And it's I'm not blaming nothing on her. It's just when that time comes, it's going to be time for me to get out and see the world a little bit. So maybe this van will you know, be the tool that allows me to do that. So, but anyway, my new term, when life gives you lemons, buy a van. So this is it, 2008 Express. It's in really nice shape. It's got the 5.3 liter V8, 6-speed automatic, two-wheel drive, and it is a 1500. It's got all the little accoutrements that, you know, anybody would like to have. Power windows, power mirrors, power door locks, automatic headlights. It's got a tire pressure monitoring system in it. I don't have my keys in it. But it's CD player. It's got triple heating and air controls. One here, one for the driver for the back, and then one for the passengers in the back. And it's got 12-way power driver seat and a crappy carpet. But all in all, shit. Pardon my language here. Yeah, fuck's sakes. You know what? I just tried to open the hood with a parking brake like a jerk off. Oh, that's great. But also, I have been a fan of the expedition vehicles, like from Sportsmobile and things like that. And I've got a few ideas of things I would like to do for this van. Upgrade the wheels and tires, maybe go with a better tire, like maybe a 10 ply maybe, or an 8 ply. I don't know if these are already 8 ply. I'm guessing they probably are. If not, they're 6. Just get a better all-terrain tire. Maybe a light bar for the top. And then I'm going to do a few things on the inside, like I'm gonna get an extra seat back here for Mom because she likes riding up front, but that seat's a little hard for her. I'm gonna get something like an older mid 80s to early 90s conversion van seat, you know, something really cool like the old button tuck velour fuzzy soft comfortable seat, you know, something that would be really good on her back. So plus if I can find a sofa bed that acts like a couch and lays down to a sofa, that'd be good for when I go camping and stuff like that. So I think the van will work out. It's not the most exciting vehicle in the world, but I guess you're going to start seeing a lot of van videos come up. So I hope you guys enjoy them. And the only bad news is the Toyota pickup's got to go, because that's going to end up putting a lot of money down on my truck or the van. And also starting another mobile car cleaning business, and I'm going to use the van for that as well. And I wanted to make sure I had something that was nice and professional, clean looking, that people wasn't scared of and didn't think I was a kidnapper. So anyways, boys and girls, that is the 2008 Chevrolet Express. I thought I would show it to you guys. Oh yeah, it does have traction control, flex fuel. So you got defrosters on the back windows, which is good. So I'm going to work on getting the four-wheeler out and do a little bit of cleaning. So I just wanted to kind of keep you guys in the loop and let you know what all I got going on and why you've not been seeing any more Toyota videos. Because little Toyota is either going to get sold or regretfully parted out and recoup my money. It's going to the van. So anyways, I hope y'all like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.